All right, good evening and welcome to the Utopian Baseball Universe. We are kicking off our summer baseball trivia tournament. We've got 5 very handsome men, 6 actually. Greg is right next to me on my phone. Let's introduce the contestants tonight. Last year's trivia champion JD Schloss is in the house. We got Andrew Fefer with a WWE Fantasy Football Championship belt. We got Greg Focker right here on the phone. It's like Chevy Chase hosting SNL in 1984. Mike Carminati with the Expos hat. This is Stan Phillips' pick to win it all. I got Madison McIntyre, who just joined the tournament about an hour ago, filling in for Patrick Michael. Glenn Jordan, coming at us from where? California?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix. And Nate Brown is not here. It doesn't mean he's not going to play, but if we get to his question, we'll have to skip it. So I'll keep an eye on Nate. But just to explain to the people watching at home, this is 9 topics. Every participant is going to get 1 question. Whoever has the most points after 9 innings, essentially, the top 2 will advance to the semifinals, which will be played in mid-August. Once someone is eliminated, so for example, let's say if JD and Andrew have 6 for 6 after 6 innings and Greg has 1, we're going to eliminate Greg from the broadcast. It doesn't mean that he can't watch, of course, but we'll eliminate his questions, try to keep it moving. I'd like to keep this at under an hour if possible. So we're going to really keep it moving. Once I give you the question, I'm going to give you, 10 or so seconds to answer. If you don't know it or don't want to guess, just say so. If you have an idea, just throw it out there. The winning prize for this tournament is a $50 gift card of your choosing. And the championship will be at the end of August. Cool. Do my participants have any questions?
Are you going to ask
one on there? Go ahead.
9 questions or one? Or are you going to go category for each one?
So it's going to be the same as last year, JD. There's going to be 1 topic for each inning, but only 1 question per person each inning.
Gotcha.
So last year, everyone had 3 because we were doing one-on-ones. So all 6 of you will get a question in the first inning.
Gotcha.
I'm going to keep score. I'm going to try to keep score in real time so that people watching this can kind of keep track. We've got 9 different topics. And again, once I see that someone is mathematically eliminated from winning, we're going to take them off the broadcast. And of course, they can continue to watch on Facebook, but we're going to try to keep it moving along. Any other questions that anyone has?
Sure, I got one. Just 1 answer only. So if your first answer is wrong, you're done, right?
Yep. And we used to have steals last year where if you got it wrong, someone can steal, but it's just going to be you either get it right or you get it wrong.
Gotcha.
All right. Cool. So the order of which we're going to go, JD is our champion last year. He's going to go first, then Andrew, then Greg, then Mike, Madison, Glenn, and then if Nate joins us, we'll get Nate in here. All right, so without further ado, let's kick off the summer baseball tournament. Inning number 1, home run leaders. The first question is for JD Schloss, last year's champion. All right, JD, who are the top 3 active home run leaders in Major League Baseball?
Well, it would be Albert Pujols. And let's say Miguel Cabrera and Nelson Cruz, Mike Trout, Joe and the Cruz, Cabrera, Or no, excuse me. I'm sorry. I was up. Pujols, Cabrera, and it's either. I'll say Mike Trout.
All right, so the answers are Pujols, Cabrera, and Cruz.
Fuck.
All right, so I'm having an issue with the graphic. So give me a second to fix this. It's like going in and out, and it's kind of messing with my the scoreboard. So let me see if I can fix this quick. I don't know if I'll be able to do it like efficiently, but anyway, the score is JD with a 0 because he missed out on Cruz. Next question is for Andrew Fefer. Andrew, who is the top home run hitter all time for the San Diego Padres?
Oh, the top home run hitter of all time for the San Diego Padres. Is it Ken Caminiti?
Incorrect. The answer is Nate Colbert. Nate Colbert, 163.
Wow.
All right, Greg Maternowski.
All right.
Who led the American League in home runs in 2016? Mark Trumbo.
Oh, wow.
He played here in Little Rock. I saw him the whole season.
All right, Mike. Who led the National League in home runs last year in the COVID-19 shortened season?
Last year. I wish you asked something from about 30 years ago. I probably know it better off than last year. Trevor Story. I don't know.
Good guess. It was Marcel Osuna.
Okay. Yeah, he did have a good year. I knew that.
All right. Next question is from Madison McIntyre. Madison, who's the all-time leading? Who has the most home runs all time in the postseason?
Bernie Williams.
Manny Ramirez.
Yep.
All right. Glenn Jordan. Which two teammates finished first and second in the American League in home runs in 1989?
89. Which league again?
American League teammates.
I got to go with the obvious on here with McGuire and Canseco.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great guess. It was Fred McGriff and Joe Carter of the Blue Jays.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I needed that question that Mike had. I knew that one.
All right. So just for shits and gigs, I'm going to give the Nate Brown question and answer. No points awarded here, but National League Home Run King in 2004 for no points. Anyone want to take a guess? 2004.
Pujols.
Yeah. It's a good guess.
Adrian Beltre.
Jeez.
Oh, that's right, with the Dodgers.
48.
That's
All
the only one
so-
they've had since they moved from San Francisco. I mean, moved from Brooklyn.
Yep. All right. No score through one. Inning number 2. Back to JD. World Series history. JD, who's the only National League franchise to ever lose 3 straight World Series?
Braves lost in 95. No, they beat them in 95. They lost in 96. 97. The Chicago Cubs.
Incorrect. The Giants. 2011 or 1911 through 1913. Andrew Fefer,
Yes.
who's the only American League team to lose 3 straight World Series?
Only American League team to lose 3 straight World Series? Is it Baltimore?
It's the Detroit Tigers in 1907 through 1909. Greg, you got a chance to take the lead here. The Boston Red Sox won the first 5 World Series that they ever appeared in. What was the year that they lost their first World Series? Don't blame Jesus. 1946.
Jeez.
All right. This question is for Mike. Mike, 3 franchises in the history of baseball are 0-2 in World Series appearances. Which 3 franchises have made 2 World Series and have not won one?
3 franchises 0-2 in the World Series.
Correct.
Okay. I should know this. I'm throwing a blank. Seattle. San Diego. I won 2 in the World Series. Milwaukee. I'll go with those 3. I don't know.
All right. So the answers were San Diego, Texas, and Tampa Bay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. This question is for Madison. Madison, 2 teams are 2-0 in World Series appearances. Which 2 franchises are 2-0 in the World Series?
One of them's Toronto, and the other is shoot. Not Minnesota. I'm drawing a blank here. Shoot, I should know this. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say the Los Angeles Angels. I don't think that's right. They've only won 1.
Florida.
Toronto is 1. The other one's a
Florida. Golly, yes. They never won the division, but they won 2 World Series. That's what threw me off. Okay, yeah.
All right, back to Glenn Jordan. Glenn, give me the winner and the year of the most recent World Series sweep.
Okay, so I know we got a sweep with the Rockies and Red Sox. Has it happened since then? 15, 116. Never with the Giants. Rangers and Cardinals. Having 04 with the Red Sox. 07 Red Sox Rockies.
So the most recent sweep was actually the Giants over the Tigers in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right.
Shit. That's right. God.
Since Nate isn't here, again, a little bonus question just for fun. Who's the only team to appear in a World Series and never win a World Series game?
That,
I think we said it.
They won
Rockies.
Rockies, yep.
yeah, that's right.
yeah.
All right. Inning 3. This is Andrew Fefer's favorite category. It doesn't mean he's the best at it, but I know he loves it. It's called They Played Where? Big question mark. I'm going to name a member of Major League history. And today you guys are going to tell me where they finished their career. Okay? So, and by the way, these are all members of the Utopian Baseball universe. I'm going to give you the team they represent in the universe, and then you're going to tell me where they finished their career. Okay? JD, Bobby Thigpen, who is the closer for the Chicago White Sox in the universe. Which team did he finish his career with in 1994?
Holy fuck. I would say that Bobby Thigpen was long washed up and that the 94. I will say that the shit. I'll say the Yankees.
The correct answer is the Seattle Mariners. All right. Andrew Fefer.
Yes.
Jose Cruz is the left fielder for the Houston Astros in the Utopian Baseball universe. Which team did he finish his career with in 1988?
Ugh. I want to swear for 3 times like JD did during his answer.
You can. I mean, you can.
No, I
Couldn't
can't.
help him,
though. Did Jose Cruz finish with Montreal?
He actually finished his career with the Yankees.
Right. I do remember that.
All right. Greg Maternowski. Rick Sutcliffe. Pitcher for the Chicago Cubs in the Utopian Baseball universe. Where did Rick Sutcliffe finish his career in 1994?
Baltimore Orioles.
That's a good guess. It's a solid guess. And the answer is the St. Louis Cardinals. Mike? Jason Giambi represents the Colorado Rockies in the Utopian Baseball universe, but where did he finish his career in 2014?
Oh man, he kicked around at the end. I'm gonna say he went back to the A's at the end. I don't know.
Another good guess. He actually finished his career with the Cleveland Indians.
Okay.
Jeez.
All right. Madison. Kent DeCulvey is the closer for the Pittsburgh Pirates in the universe. Which team did he finish his career with in 1989?
I've narrowed it down to 2. I think it was the Phillies.
That's actually a really good guess too. He did pitch for the Phillies, but he finished his career with the Cincinnati Reds.
Oh, shit.
All right, Glenn Jordan.
I'm ready. So I'm assuming that the phrase "that's a really good guess" is never followed with a yes. I don't want to hear that term.
I tell you what, if you get this right, I'm going to say shitty guess, but you got it. All right, Gary Gaetti plays third base for the Minnesota Twins in the universe. Where did he finish his career in the year 2000?
What year?
2000.
All right, obviously. God, did he finish it up with the Angels?
The correct answer is the Red Sox.
Oh.
Shitty guess.
And the question that for Nate would have been Dan Quisenberry in 1990.
Cardinals?
Yeah, Cardinals, wasn't it?
Giants.
Yeah.
Giants. Wow.
All right. So great pitching tonight in the trivia.
Yeah.
We've got 6 no-hitters going so far. Two of you will advance. I might have to write some tiebreaker questions here. But
I've known 5 or 6 of these, just not the one you're asking me.
Yeah, I've known one.
All right, here we go. Inning number 4. We're going to start with JD. We're talking Major League managers. JD, which manager has the most wins all time without winning a pennant? JD taking a puff of a performance enhancer to see if he can.
Let's see. How about the most wins of all time without winning a pennant would be shit. Frank Robinson.
Gene Mauch.
Team Walk. 1964. Thank you.
All right, Andrew Fefer.
Yes.
Give me the top 3 active leaders in wins for managers.
Oh gosh.
Just the 3 names. I don't even need the right order or how many wins they have, but who are the 3 men that are in the top 3 active all-time in wins?
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna say Madden, Girardi, and Council.
The answers I was looking for are Tony La Russa,
Oh yeah.
Dusty Baker,
Yep.
Frank.
and Terry Francona.
Well,
All right, Greg Maternowski, are you awake? You're awake. Okay. Who was the manager of the year last season? Manager of the year 2020.
God. I can't think of his name.
That's exactly what I need, though, is that name.
Can you draw a picture?
Yeah, describe him.
It's the Dodgers.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I don't know.
So I was actually looking for the Marlins manager, Don Mattingly.
wow.
Playoffs.
Made the playoffs. I think he had like 40 games canceled because of COVID. They ended up playing like 40 doubleheaders, which is impossible in a 60-game schedule. I understand that. All right. All right, Mike. This manager won back-to-back World Series for the Cubs in 1907 and 1908.
Frank Chance?
Frank Chance is correct. I don't even know what to do. We have a point on the board.
Oh, Mike.
Let's see if, all right, now again, I'm having issues.
I'm going to retire
with
now.
my graphic.
Crap.
So
There
I
we
have
go.
updated it, but I don't see it. Can I ask you guys, do you guys
Yeah,
see the updated
We see it.
board?
Yeah, it's there.
It's
It
there.
is, okay. So I think it's just because I'm using a computer from 1958. I'm still seeing like a graphic I deleted 20 minutes ago. So Mike leads with his first point. Here we go. Let me circle it.
I'm impressed. He got a question right, and he put my Brewers in 2 World Series.
Yes.
You couldn't come up with another team.
I love it.
All right. Questions for Madison McIntyre. This National League manager won 4 World Series between 1954 and 1976.
National League manager. Golly. Is it Walter Alston?
Correct.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Not talk myself out of it. So,
All right, questions for Glenn Jordan. Glenn, who's the winningest manager in Colorado Rockies history?
God, he was there for a while. Would it? Clint Hurdle.
Correct.
Yep.
All right.
Nice job, Glenn.
3 straight here for the universe. And Nate's question was going to be who are the top 2 all time in ejections? Anyone want to take a stab?
Bobby Cox.
Bobby Cox and
Bobby Cox and
Earl
John
Weaver?
McGraw.
Cox and McGraw. Yep.
Cox broke his record not long ago.
McGraw?
Right before he got there.
All right. So after 4 innings, Mike, Madison, and Glenn each have a point. Greg, Andrew, and JD, the veterans of this tournament, still looking to score. This is like the All-Star game. All these first-time participants doing well tonight. All right, so this is my favorite topic because none of you guys are going to get any of these right ever. Because nobody gives a shit about the Utopian baseball universe. Everyone just wants to come in and talk about their podcast and you know, is Ruth better than Mays and this and that. All right, so these questions have to do with the daily content that I post, with the results, the standings, the everything. Andrew, has anyone ever gotten one of these right?
Oh boy, didn't I guess my way into one with like
I
a
think
Joe
you backed yourself.
DiMaggio?
I think you got one right on a guess, and I even called you out on it. And I said, "Are you guessing or do you know it?"
I said I'm absolutely guessing here, but I'm glad to get that one. I think I got one, but
Okay.
that's all I can remember.
Utopian Baseball Universe is always inning 5. JD, who would you guess? Because, you know, we're all guessing in this round. Who leads the universe in home runs right now?
Joey Votto.
Jeff Bagwell's got 20. All right, Andrew Fefer.
Yes.
Which franchise right now, as we speak, has the worst record in the Utopian Baseball Universe?
oh, do we
Is
lose
it
him?
the Durham Bulls?
It's the Seattle Mariners.
Oh,
I knew that.
Great
All right,
pick.
Greg, here's your chance to tie it up here. As of right now, who has the best record in the Utopian Baseball Universe? Team.
The Cleveland Indians.
Correct.
Way to go,
whoa.
Greg.
Greg with a point. All right.
I told you records.
All right, this is for Mike here. Now, I can't read my writing, so I might have to improvise. Okay, here we go. Now I got it. So of all the Negro League Hall of Famers we added to the rosters for the 2021 season, which of those Hall of Famers has the most home runs? coming into tonight. All right, so Mike has temporarily left the studio. We're going to give him a minute or so to pop back in. How do we not know he's just looking it up right now at this point? I don't even know if he heard the question, to be honest. So we'll give him a minute here.
I trust him.
I trust him too. He actually disappeared as I was asking it, so I don't think foul play is in order here. Since you guys are actually getting different questions, I'm just going to move on, and if he comes back on, we'll get him that question.
Cool.
So Madison, you're going to get a different question here. Which Negro League Hall of Famer leads the universe with 11 victories? He has the most victories among Negro League Hall of Famers.
I would guess Satchel Paige.
That's a very good guess. It's actually Smokey Joe Williams.
Okay.
Now, Mike is messaging me here real quick, so let me get back to him very shortly.
Just got a note that says he's back.
Oh, he is back. Okay.
There he is.
All right. Mike is back.
He started to come back.
Now, see, the problem is I'm just using such an old computer that everything is like kind of wonky right now. All right. Welcome back, Mike. We're going to give you your question again. Your question is, of all the Negro League Hall of Famers that were added to the rosters for the 2021 season, which of those gentlemen has the most home runs?
Buck Leonard.
It's a solid guess. The answer I was looking for is Oscar Charleston. All right. And Glenn's question. So Glenn, we have 3 All-Star games. We had the East versus the South, the West versus the North, and then the 2 winners faced each other, and that was the South versus the West. The West won the All-Star games. Who was the MVP of the deciding game on Sunday night, June 27th?
Okay, that narrows it down to 75 people. In the West. Ricky Henderson.
Buster Posey. Had 2 homers in that game. Nate's question would have been, this is actually, all right, again, not for official points, but does anyone know what the name of my show is in the morning?
I do.
Utopian Cafe.
Yeah.
Close. It is the
Utopian Cafe.
It is the Utopian Cafe, which you can see every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you, Greg, for that plug. See what I did there? Just gave myself some free ad space. All right. 6th inning. Greg has a point. Mike has a point. Madison's on the board. Glenn has a point. JD and Andrew still in it as we enter the 6th inning. Now we're talking all-star games. JD, one current city in Major League Baseball has never hosted an all-star game. Which city has never hosted an all-star game?
Oh, it's got to be Tampa Bay.
It is Tampa Bay.
Oh, nice.
JD, he's right back in it. All right, this question is for Andrew Fefer.
Yes.
Which franchise has hosted the most All-Star games with 6?
Is it? Is it Houston?
Cleveland.
Hmm.
The City of Lights, City of Magic. All right, Greg. County Stadium in Milwaukee hosted the All-Star Game on 2 different occasions. Which 2 years did County Stadium host the All-Star Game?
Oh my goodness. 52 and 76.
It's a solid guess. 55 and 75. All right, this question is for Mike. Mike, who was the last Major League player to be MVP of an All-Star game at the catching position?
Catcher who was an MVP. I'll say Posey or Molina. Posey. I can't.
Brian McCann.
Brian McCann. Wow. Okay.
2010. All right, Madison. For the lead, who has hit the most All-Star game home runs all time?
Oh, I should know this. Stan Musial.
Correct.
Nice.
Good job, Madison.
I mean, what a story we're telling right now. An hour ago, Madison wasn't even in the tournament, and now he's 3 innings away from going to the semifinals. This is Giannis.
I didn't have time to get
Giannis all over
nervous.
again.
Gets out of bed Christmas morning and hits line drives. I love it.
All right, this is for Glenn. Now, Glenn can tie Madison here. Which pitcher is the only pitcher to win 3 All-Star games? Winning pitcher 3 times.
God, this is just going to be a guess. Let's go longevity. Got to be when a league dominated, so I'm going to go back to maybe National League dominance. Tom Seaver.
You got the city right, Lefty Gomez.
I think he started 5 times or something like that.
Did he? Yeah. All right, and Nate's question was going to be, who's the all-time leader in All-Star Game RBIs? Did anyone know that?
Willie Mays would be a good guess.
Ted Williams.
Hmm.
All right, 7th inning. The score, we got Madison with 2, JD with 1, Greg with 1, Mike with 1, Glenn with 1. Nate is still alive with 0. So, until he's mathematically eliminated, we're going to give him a chance to hop in here.
Cool.
7th inning, and we're doing really good on time. We're 38 minutes in. Milestones. Are you ready, JD?
Yes, sir.
The top 3 left-handed saves, so top 3 all-time in saves that are left-handers, all pitched for the Mets at one point. Which 3 left-handed closers am I looking for?
John Franco and not just. I'm gonna say Randy Myers and Billy Wagner.
Correct.
That's good.
All right, JD pulls even with Madison here. All right, Andrew.
Yes.
Top 3 players all time in triples in any order.
Oh,
Who are the
gosh.
top 3 producers of the 3 sacker?
Oh my goodness. Triples. Total guess. Ty Cobb, Carl Yastrzemski, Ricky Henderson.
Ty Cobb is one of them. The other 2 are Sam Crawford and Hannes Wagner.
Jesus.
All right, Greg. Greg, you have a chance to pull even with Madison and JD here. Which active pitcher has faced the most batters in his career? Active leader in batters faced.
I can't even give you an answer. I don't have no idea.
Can't name one pitcher?
Uh, I can't.
All right, well,
It'll be wrong.
incorrect. Max Scherzer. All right. Mike,
Yes.
4 players in the history of baseball have drawn at least 2,000 walks. Give me those 4 players.
All 4.
All 4. This is the big leagues.
I'll go. Okay. I'll say I got 5 guys in my head. Okay. I'll just say who I think. Okay. Ruth, Bonds, Williams, and I have Aaron and Mays, and I'm just going to pick one. Aaron.
So the 4 that I was looking for, Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds, Ted Williams, Ricky Henderson.
Ooh.
That- Do I get 3/4?
All right, Madison McIntyre. 3 players in the history of baseball have hit a home run as their 3,000th hit. Name those 3 players.
Wade Boggs, Derek Jeter, and who's the third one? It wasn't Molitor. He hit a triple. Dave Winfield. It was recently. None of them had ever done that till like the last 20 years. It's somebody recent. I'm going to guess Pujols, but I don't think that's right.
So the three men that I was looking for, Wade Boggs, Derek Jeter, Alex Rodriguez.
Oh, yes. Yes. Dang it.
All right.
By the way, I was there for the Jeter one.
Nice.
Nice.
That was a long flight and a lot of money, but well worth it.
7th inning, Glenn Jordan. Who is the active leader in Major League Baseball in stolen bases?
This is a good question. Active leader in stolen bases. be someone who's still hanging around that's just not running anymore that much, which would be all of baseball. I don't know.
Is that your final answer?
I mean, I'm going to throw some out as a guess, but I'm just trying to think of Jared Dyson. Not even close.
Brett Gardner.
Really?
Jeez.
I was stunned to see that.
How many? Wow. Wow. I would not got that one.
So Nate's question was going to be top 3 all time in doubles. Anyone want to take a stab at that?
Pete Rose, Tris Speaker, and somebody. I don't know who the third one is.
Usual.
Usual. Okay.
Nice.
All right. So 8th inning here. Now, Andrew, not to put pressure on you, but if you don't score in this inning, and Madison and JD each do,
That's
you will
it.
be eliminated from the broadcast. So here we go. JD, Hall of Fame. Who was the first player inducted to the Hall of Fame that does not have a logo on his cap?
What the fuck?
Who's the first player that was inducted to the Hall of Fame that does not have a logo on his plaque, on his cap?
Dave Winfield.
Catfish Hunter. And I guess I understand the only other person is Mussina, right?
I don't know.
But yeah, the answer is Hunter. All right, Andrew.
So did that keep me alive?
It did actually, because
All right.
because now nobody there's no way that 2 people can lead you by 3 going into the last inning.
JD, you have not done me many favors in the past, but I thank you for this one.
All right, now this is a good question. So I think we're all familiar with Gaylord Perry. He pitched for like 10 teams in the big leagues. He's a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
Only one of the teams he pitched for retired his number 36. Which franchise retired Gaylord Perry's number 36?
Atlanta?
The Giants. All right, Greg. Once again, I can't read my own writing, so just give me a second here. Oh, here we go. So the last catcher inducted into the Hall of Fame last year was Ted Simmons. Prior to Ted Simmons, who was the previous last catcher to be inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Ivan Rodriguez.
Correct.
Nice.
Yes. That was yes.
So Greg now has 2. All right. Mike, with a chance to tie JD, Madison, and Greg. Who were the first 2 pitchers inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Walter Johnson and Chris Matheson.
Correct.
Nice.
Good job.
Very good.
We got JD, Greg, Mike, Madison with 2, Glenn with 1, Andrew with 0. I guess Andrew is eliminated. Andy, do you want to come back on? You can come back on. We've only got like 5 minutes. We're going to put you back on. You showed up tonight. You get to stay on the show. I think it was a bad idea to say we're going to eliminate people from the show. All right. Next question's for Madison here. Has a chance to take the lead. Madison, who is currently the oldest living Hall of Famer?
I think Sandy Koufax has been the Hall of Famer the longest, but I don't think he's the oldest. At one time, I don't know if he's still alive or not, but I'm going to guess Al Lopez. Is he still alive? He was really, really old.
The answer we were looking for, currently the oldest living Hall of Famer is Willie Mays.
Oh, that's too obvious. That was real.
I'm sitting in the wrong seat. I need Madison's seat tonight.
What's that?
I needed Madison's seat tonight.
Oh.
I
didn't know that one. I've known several of them that aren't mine.
Yeah, that one, the 3,000 homers and the World Series ones earlier. I was like, oh, I'm a seat off. All right, let's see what you got.
Here's Glenn's question. He has a chance to tie. Who was the last posthumous Hall of Fame inductee?
Gotta be Roy Halladay.
Correct. So
Nice.
Glenn holds into a lead now with Madison, Mike, Greg, and JD. All right, so it's everyone's got 2. Andrew's got 0. Nate's got 0. Andrew, how do you feel being tied with Nate?
It's not a great feeling.
Maybe we pull that belt out again.
Hey, it's right here. I mean,
to show people who's really boss.
It hasn't gone anywhere. It didn't bring me any luck tonight, but I had to use it while I still had it. My custody is almost over.
All right, so we're entering the last inning here. It's I'd say anybody's game, but it's not Andrew's game. That's definitely not Nate's game. But 2 of the remaining 4 are going to the semifinals. We're going to find out. Our last inning is potpourri. The T is silent. First question's for JD Schloss. Which 2 pitchers are the active leaders in complete game victories? 2 pitchers are the active leaders, complete game victories.
I'm going to say Max Scherzer and not Adam Wainwright. Fuck. Max Scherzer and not Mitchell. Fuck. Baumgartner and Scherzer.
Correct answers were Justin Verlander and Adam Wainwright.
Ah, damn it.
All right, Andrew, you're going to get a question anyway.
All right.
Here we go. Okay. Eddie Goodell, pinch hit for the St. Louis Browns in 1951 versus which team?
Well, geez, I was all 10 years old. I don't know. The Chicago Cubs.
It was against the Detroit Tigers. All right, Greg, with a very real chance to advance here. As far as time played, I think it's 7 hours and 20 minutes. Which franchise won the longest World Series game in history?
The White Sox.
The Dodgers in 2018. 18 innings against the Red Sox. Max Muncy homer ended it after 7 hours and 20 minutes. All right, so with Mike, Madison, and Glenn left, if two of these three men answer their question correctly, they're going to the semis. If all three are, we have a tie-breaking question. Mike, which pitcher holds the record for most walks, 9, in a 9-inning no-hitter?
I'm going to say a name, Joe Crowther.
A.J. Burnett.
He's right up the road. He's right up the road from Little Rock. I've met him once about a few years ago.
Yeah.
I would have got that one.
I think he also hit 2 people in that game too. Yeah.
All right. Madison.
Joe Crowley.
Again, now, basically, at this point, if Madison gets this correct, he's in the semifinals. My favorite Brewer of all time, Gorman Thomas, led the American League in home runs in which 2 seasons?
Ooh.
I think he tied in 81 with the 3 other guys in the strike shortened year, and I want to say the other one was 85.
So the 2 years we were looking for were 1979 and 1982.
Oh, shoot. I was way off. 82 was my first guess in my head, but I thought that was too obvious since they made the World Series that year. So.
All right. Important question for Glenn here. If he gets it right, he's in the semis. Glenn, who was the last pitcher to throw a complete game 1-hitter in the World Series?
Complete game 1-hitter. God, thinking. God, I know Sale was dominant a few years ago in his outings. God, Verlander had a great ALCS. Not really the World Series. I'm going Sale.
Jim Lonberg in 1967.
That was my 8th guess.
All right. So we have a unique scenario here. We're through regulation and we have a 5-way tie, and only 2 of you can advance. So I didn't think I'd need a ton of these, but I have some tiebreaker questions. Now we're going to do this a little differently here. I'm going to throw out a question, and it's whoever gets it correct is going to get the point. Okay?
Got it.
So, for the interest of, good television, take a guess if you think you know it, but don't just scream out 50 names, because I'm not going to know where it's coming from. But first one,
We all guess.
you're all in on this, and whoever gets it first. So I have to be really on my toes here to see who gets it. Mike?
Can you guess multiple times or one time and you're done?
So I guess what I'll do is I'm going to have each of you take a guess, but I can't throw an order at it because it's not fair to say someone gets to guess first or whatever. So I'm just going to have to do a really good job keeping an eye on every. I wasn't anticipating a 5-way tie, is what I'm trying to say. So if take one guess, and if you get it wrong, you're out of that question.
Okay.
But whoever gets it right first is going to advance, and then we'll do another tiebreaker question for the other 4. Okay, ready?
Yep.
3 players in the history of baseball have been elected to the Hall of Fame with at least 99% of the vote. Does anyone know all 3 names?
Seaver, Jeter, and
Rivera, Seaver, and Jeter.
Rivera, Seaver,
Fefer
Jeter.
and
Seaver, and
Rivera.
Jeter.
Yeah, this was a nightmare. I heard 4 or 5 people say Jeter. I heard 4 or 5 people say Rivera. All right, in good faith, did Greg? What was the third name you said?
Aaron?
And Madison.
I said Rivera, Seaver, and Jeter.
Okay,
same
Glenn.
here. Same here.
That's what I said. I don't know who said it first.
I don't either.
Okay, so all right, so nobody got because Griffey was the third name.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't know.
Okay. All right. I gotta figure out a different way to do this.
How about you just pick 2 of us, and then 3 of us, or 2 of us and 3 of us, or whatever it is, to guess. A little clearer to see who's guessing.
Okay, so I think I understand what JD's saying. All right, so this next question is going to be for Madison and Glenn. Okay, whoever
Okay.
gets, so I'm not focusing on 5 different people here. Madison and Glenn, whoever gets this first, you're going to the semis. Who's the last player in Major League Baseball to hit 3 triples in a game?
Oh, gosh.
Vance Johnson.
I'm going to say Willie Wilson.
Yasiel Puig.
Oh, wow.
All right. The next question then is going to be for Greg, Mike, and JD. And I'm improvising because I don't have any more tie-breaking questions, so we're just going to improvise here. Okay, ready?
Yep.
In Roger Clemens's 20 strikeout performance in 1986 against the Mariners, who hit a solo homer for the Mariners to give the Mariners a lead 1-0 in that
Phil
game?
Bradley.
Davis.
Gorman Thomas.
Gorman Thomas is correct.
Oh,
Greg Maternowski has advanced to the semifinals.
Oh,
So Greg is in. So the next
There you go,
question.
Greg.
All right. So I've got 1 spot and I've got 4 participants. For the last question, give me about a minute. I'm going to research this. And you guys are going to each give a guess. And whoever comes closest to this advances. Okay?
Okay.
Price is Right rules.
It's whoever closest.
Okay.
Here we go. All right.
Do we shout them out all at the same time, or we're going to go in order?
Well, I'm not gonna you guys can I'm gonna say Madison, what's your guess? Then Glenn, then Mike, then JD, and then I'm not gonna say who's closest until the end.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good.
The question is, and again, for the next game, I'll anticipate a 5-way tie. Didn't expect that to happen. Okay, so the question is, on March 29th, 2008, the Los Angeles Dodgers and Boston Red Sox played a preseason game at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. It was the highest attendance ever for any major league game. What was the attendance for that game? Madison, you're going to give your guess first.
What was the year again?
2008, March 29th. It was a spring training game at the LA Memorial Coliseum.
I'm going to guess 103,200.
Okay. Madison's guess is 103,200. Glenn?
Okay. So I know roughly what they hold, but you got to set it up for baseball. They got that huge track. I'm not going to alter much from what I had, from what Madison said. I wasn't going to quote be that high. $96,501.
Say it again. 96?
501.
501. Okay. Mike, your guess.
I feel like I remember this happening, and for some reason, 101,000 popped into my head. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what I had.
Your guess is 101,000?
Sure.
All right. And JD?
Yeah, I have two. I thought 101 first, and then I thought 81. I'm going to go with 100,064.
100,064. Okay.
I'll get your calculator.
Madison, at least you and I are on the high and low end.
Yeah, I seem like I remember being over 100, but I can't remember how much over 100.
All right. The gentleman that will be joining Greg Maternowski in the semifinals is Madison McIntyre. The correct answer was 115,301.
I didn't have him being that much over 100,000. Wow.
So tonight's winners are Greg and Madison. I want to thank everyone for playing tonight. Glenn, JD, Mike, Andrew, and Nate Brown, who did not answer a single question incorrectly tonight. That'll be the question. That'll be a question I ask on the next show: is which participant didn't answer a question incorrectly but failed to get a single one right? The answer is Nate Brown. So JD, you're always going to be a champion in my book.
Thank you.
I believe I still owe you and Andrew books, and we're going to get those out as soon as I can walk to the post office, which is a couple-mile walk from me. We're going to get those to you. I could take pictures of the pages and send those to you individually, but that's not as fun.
Well, I'm looking forward to the glory of their times. I've lost my copy of it, but I'm in no rush. It'll be a treat whenever it comes.
It's good. It's going to be very soon. I owe Mitch books too, but Mitch actually lives pretty close to me, and him and I are going to actually meet at Fiddleheads one of these days because I have a book for him. He's got a book for me. So again, I want to congratulate Greg Maternowski and Madison McIntyre. They're going to advance to the semifinals in mid-August. Game 2 is next week. I don't have the exact date or time on me. I'll confirm that with the participants. For every handsome gentleman you see on your TV screen right now, this is Joey Buchholz. Join me in 20 minutes for Cubs and Dodgers on Xbox. Everyone have a great night.
Thanks, Joey.
Guys.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Awesome.